Hello to all my littles. It is story time with Bob and her curlers. I have a very special book that I wanted to read today. It's a book that Piper and one of her best friends in the entire world, Livy, used to share together when they were little. They've been best friends their whole life, and I call her Olive Pickles. And Liv actually moved away when she was little to Hawaii for quite a long time, so Piper and Liv were kind of sad to be apart. So they used to write letters, and this is one of the books they sent to each other, and they loved it because it reminded them of each other. So this is about Haley and Bix, and Haley is this tomboyish, rough and little scrappy little thing, and Bix is a very prim and proper and clean and neat and tidy little thing. So this is about Haley and Bix, who were a lot like Liv and Pipes when they were little, and it's called Best Friends No Matter What by Scott Higgs. It's one of my favorites. It's been in our family for a long, long time, and it's very special to our hearts. We'll never get rid of this one, and there's a whole series of Haley and Bix. So here we go, Haley and Bix, best friends no matter what. Haley and Bix were very different. Haley loved to play rough games. She liked to tackle things. She liked to roll in the muck. Bix enjoyed the quieter side of life. She liked things to be tidy. She liked things to be pretty. See, there's Piper, and there's Livy. Haley had a stuffed puppy named Scraps. Scraps had pine needles stuck in his fur. He smelled a bit like peanut butter and old socks. Bix had a stuffed puppy named Jessie Flower. Jessie Flower always looked perfect. Once a month, Bix gently wiped her clean with a soft cloth. Even though Haley and Bix were very different, there was no doubt about it. They were best friends. One day, Bix had some bad news. Mom and Dad said we have to move to Italy for a year. Italy was far across the ocean. Haley and Bix had never been apart for a whole year before. This was very bad news indeed. The girls tried to stop Bix from leaving. Their plan didn't work. At the airport, Haley tried to sneak along in Bix's suitcase. That didn't work either. Don't worry, Bix. I'll find a way to keep us together. I promise. Bix went to Italy, but Haley did not give up. Instead, she tried and tried to get to Italy by herself. Haley had some very good plans, but nothing seemed to work. Haley missed her best friend. She had never felt so lonesome. Across the ocean in Italy, Bix was feeling lonesome too. Then one day, a package arrived at Haley's house. Haley tore open the box, and inside was a big surprise. It was Jessie Flower. That same day, a package arrived at Bix's house in Italy. Bix opened her package very carefully. There was Scraps smiling up at her. Aww. Haley dressed up Jessie Flower in her finest ribbons and had a fancy tea party. Everything was just the way Bix would have liked it. Bix and Scraps ran in wild circles all around the living room. It was just what Haley would have done if she had been there. Before they knew it, Haley and Bix were not so lonesome anymore. Haley had a little bit of Bix to hold on to, and Bix had a little bit of Haley. And both girls knew it would not be such a long year after all. So I don't know if that reminded you at all of this isolation that we've been going through. I know a lot of you guys have wanted to see your friends and you haven't been able to. So there's lots of different ways that you can send a piece of yourself to your friend if you are stuck at home, if you haven't had any chance to get out to see anyone, whether it's on the sidewalk or in the front yard or in the backyard. But if there is a chance for you guys to send a little piece to yourself, there's always little things that we can do to be creative to get to see our friends. Okay, I love you guys so much. This was Haley and Bix, Best Friends No Matter What by Scott Higgs. And that's it for Storytime with Bob and Her Curlers. Love you all so much. Have an awesome day.